Tonight, we are learning more about a violent helicopter crash, a desperate rescue, as well as an investigation that continues along the banks of the Tennessee River tonight. The Federal Aviation Administration says that helicopter went down about 7:40 last night on the Tennessee River, and we're about 3 miles down from downtown Knoxville along the banks of the Tennessee. As I bring you out live to take a look at this picture, we're standing on Cherokee Farm, which again is across the river from where this happened. Photographer Brian Holt is going to zoom in there, and you're going to see the helipad where this helicopter traditionally lands and takes off from. Just up from that, downstream, a few hundred yards, is the wreckage that remains in about 30 feet of water. On board that helicopter, entrepreneur and philanthropist Jim Clayton, his brother Joe Clayton, a Clayton grandson, and a family friend, all on board. Joe Clayton died in that wreck. We're going to hear more about his life, but first we turn to my colleague, 10 News reporter Cole Sullivan, live along the river with us with more on the investigation tonight. Cole.
John, eyewitnesses say when that helicopter hit the water at about 7:45 last night, it broke into pieces, shattered into pieces. Neighbors say that they leapt into action, calling 911 and trying to rescue the millionaire businessmen themselves. Eyewitness video captures the frantic rescue seconds after the crash. Neighbors in a pontoon boat throw life jackets into the debris field. Others call 911.
Oh, God. Jim Clayton just crashed his helicopter out here. Mr. Clayton just crashed his helicopter. He's out of it right now, though. Oh, good God.
On board the EC-130 helicopter, millionaire philanthropist and Clayton Homes founders Jim and Joe Clayton, Jim's grandson Flint Griffin, and retired developer Jay McBride. Witnesses say there was a fire as it hit the water.
The thing broke apart in a million pieces.
As first responders rush to the scene, they realize one person is still missing.
They don't have everybody.
Rescue squad divers found Joe Clayton's body 2 hours later.
Forces of nature. And those forces of nature sometimes claim lives faster than we would like.
FAA records show both Claytons could fly. Jim is certified to pilot helicopters, but not the EC-130. Photographs show one connected to the Clayton family perched on a landing pad, yards from the crash site. The helicopter cockpit still sits on the silt at the bottom of the Tennessee River. Divers marked it with a yellow buoy. Federal investigators will authorize its removal. In a statement, Jim Clayton says he's cooperating fully with the investigation and heartbroken by his brother's death.
And they're looking for closure. And so hopefully with our abilities, we were able to give them that.
We do not know who was behind the controls of that helicopter. The NTSB, John, is now taking over the investigation. No word yet on the cause of the crash.